Morning. We're going fishing.
I hit him perfect. I hit him absolutely perfect.
Running, gunning, and I think that's the only way we can do that.
Big old Maine smallmouth there. Caught it on a drop shot, about 28 foot of water.
The first 15 minutes.
Today I am gonna try to get on the top water bite. Lilies are blooming. Lily pads are blooming. I guess lilies would be blooming too. But the pads are blooming right now, so we're gonna hop over to a little body of water, throw the old yak in the water, and then hopefully get some top water bites. We're also gonna try out the new anchor trolley system and my new anchor. Pretty excited about that. It's definitely a must-have on a kayak, I would say, even without using it yet. But if you just have the smallest bit of wind and your kayak sits pretty high out of the water, it's not fun. So I'm really excited to get the anchor trolley system tried out and see what happens. Okay, let's go. Oh, also, I installed the anchor trolley system myself. Yikes. I think it came out all right. What was the other thing? Oh, I finally permanently installed the Garmin. Haven't ran the battery lines yet, just because I didn't have any wire, but temporarily I have the battery just underneath in the compartment where the Garmin's located. I made a homemade GoPro mount. We'll see how that works out. Yikes. And what else did I do? That's it, I think. I think that's it. All right, let's go. Enough talking. Let's start driving. All right, and just like that, big ass truck. Awesome, we're here. I'm gonna get it unloaded, get down to the water, and I will see you guys once we do that. We're on the GoPro right now, so sorry for the audio. We are all loaded up, ready to go. I'll put you guys on here. This is my makeshift GoPro mount. I don't know if you guys can see it with the sun in the background, but basically just a PVC. I 5-minute epoxied a GoPro mount on top and taped around it. Looks pretty ghetto, but we're gonna see if it does the job. So let's get in the water. Learned my lesson last time. I got a dry box attached with a lanyard now, so that if I do drop all my batteries and everything, which are in here, it's at least attached and in a dry box. I have my scissors, pretty much everything that I'm going to be using with my hands I have attached to a lanyard now. I have a bunch of extra lanyards. I have one over here holding up my anchor trolley just for transportation purposes. And yeah, I'll probably figure out how to attach a lanyard to my phone as well, because I don't want that going in the water. All right, let's do it. Don't know what that bug was, but it was scary. All right, let's check what our water temp is. 65 degrees. How's the lighting? Terrible? Great. Missed that one. Oh, I just got nailed. Missed him big time. We're gonna get him though. They're hungry. They are hungry. Might be little. It's a good chance. This guy hit again. He just raised at it, pushed the pad. Got him. Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. Nice largie for this friggin' place. Oh, he's in my camera. All right, guys. Yes. He choked it too. Look at that. We got one on the frog. That's what we set out to do today, and ladies and germs, we did it. Look at him, he choked that thing. Yes. Just under a pound, I'd say. Awesome. Thank you, thank you. The lighting's terrible, so I'll probably use the GoPro footage, but first top water fish of the year on the frog. That's what we set out to do today. Mission accomplished, but we're not done yet. Sweet. Also, these being on a lanyard, awesome. I'm finally getting everything figured out in this kayak. Let's keep after them. So on that one, all I did is I cast it into where he had raised at it before, and then I cast it right back in there, and he came up, and I could see him swirl right at a pad behind the frog. So I stopped the frog dead. Stopped the frog dead, and I just waited on top of a pad, and then I just bounced that frog right off that pad, and as soon as that frog hit the water, whoosh, snatched it right up. I hope the GoPro got that. I have no idea what my angle was, but I'm trying to be a little more aware of the GoPro. Oh, I love catching frogfish, man. If I had to pick an all-time favorite, it would be frog fishing. That scary sound when it sounds like something's falling in your kayak or out of your kayak. Oh, I love the frog bite. Have I said that enough yet? Probably not. Don't come off. There we go, guys. Oh, I think I side hooked him. Oh, it's a friggin' pickerel. I hate these things. If you guys haven't figured out that I hate pickerel yet, stop. Stop. Their teeth are gross. Pickerel, don't like them. Always check your line after you catch a pickerel. They do have teeth, for those of you who don't know. I've got a little bit of fray right here, so I'm just going to retie my frog. It's good practice to get into. I was not great at it at first. I lost a lot of lures that way. And when you're buying frogs throughout the year. They're not cheap. So just make sure you check constantly, especially after a pickerel. I mean, a catch is a catch. I'll take it. I enjoy catching fish no matter what. The only downside to catching a pickerel is the release. Getting them unhooked and releasing them, it's just a pain. Another pickerel for sure. Came at it from the side. River almost came and hit me right in the face. That's a bass. Yeah, that's a decent bass too. Get out of the weeds. Get out of the weeds. Get out of the weeds. Come on. Come on. In the weeds right now. Alright. That's a good bass for this lake. It's a real good bass. Crazy how you can see that difference of a bass bite and a pickerel bite. Ah, I'm loving the top water. Alright, let's get him back in because I drug him pretty hard. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but there goes my rod. Yes. Love frog fishing. Woo! Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Been getting a lot of pickerel bites. And I mean, catching fish is catching fish no matter how you look at it, but I'd rather catch those bass. Giving them time to see it and eat it, it's important with the frog bite. Now you guys see me reeling a lot, but that's just because I'm in the open water section. When I'm on the pads, I'm typically just bouncing them from pad to pad, letting them sit in an open spot of the water in between pads. That's just how I do it. I have no idea what the real proper way is, but something just jumped behind me. I'll turn you guys back on when we're out of this sun. I think I'm gonna take a trip. Pretty much everywhere I go, the sun's gonna be right there because my camera's low. It's like high noon. What a lot of guys do with their anchors is they get like a retractable clothesline. They mount it right to their kayak cart in the back. And that way you don't have to deal with all this line all the time. But I will say, not having to worry about where I'm floating off to is nice. Pickerel. Big time pickerel. Go. Another largemouth. And I lost him. Right at the friggin' kayak. Dang it. Shoot. Just lost my frog. The bass is jumping like crazy with it. That's what happens when you don't check your line after you catch pickerel, guys. Dang it. Oh, he is not happy. He probably choked that thing. Yep, bass, good one. I wouldn't say great one, but it's a bass, and it's in my boat, so I will take it. There we go. Look at that, guys. We're catching them. It's been a good minute since I've caught a bass. Had a lot of bites, lost one. He's got my frog in his mouth over there. I'm not going to play around with him too much, but I'm going to get him back in the water. Great catch. Thank you, little guy. Appreciate you. Oh, I needed that. Even though he was tiny, I needed that. All right, let's keep after it. I lost count. I think that's like 3 or 4 bass today, a couple pickerel. Friggin' pickerel, come on. Ugh, these friggin' things. Stop. 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 See you, bud. Thanks. Pickerel again. Friggin' A. Oh, maybe not. Oh, we got a bass. Get out of the weeds, get out of the weeds, get out of the weeds. There we go. Choked it. There we go, guys. Another bass. Thank you, buddy. Oh, he just knocked himself out on the side of the kayak practically. Looked like a bass attack. That looked like a pickerel, but I could be real wrong. That's definitely a pickerel. Jeez. That's a good size one, too. A really good size one. Not for this lake. No, don't break my stuff. Don't break my stuff. Nice fatty. He smoked it too. If you give me a minute, I'll help you. See you, bud. Thanks. So all I'm doing right now is I'm just making my way back. Just gently cruising. Blind casting into whatever I think looks pickerel-y, I guess. That was definitely a pickerel. Alright guys, I'm down to my last battery on each camera. I haven't had the big camera on for a while. I just got done catching a pretty big pickerel. All I'm getting right now is pickerel bites. So my legs are pretty crispy, as you can see right here. That's gonna hurt tomorrow. But I'm gonna start making my way back. I'm gonna hit those pads that I fished when I first got here again. And see if we can catch one more bass for the day. I'd really like to have one more bass. I'm all pickereled out. Swimming right at me. Pickerel. Another decent sized one too. I'm not sure how he's hooked. Oh, I foul hooked him. Sorry, buddy. There you go. Battle wounds, bro. Battle wounds. I will say that if I haven't caught any... Whoa! Almost just took the whole camera out. I will say if I hadn't caught any bass today, catching those pickerel do make the day a little bit better. Can't always have it the way we want it. Under the pickerel. Fudge. Pickerels for days, ladies and gents. Pickerels for days. Annoying. I got his lip too. There we go. See you, bud. So we are going to head back to the dock. We're going to head back to the landing. We're going to park this rig. We're going to go home. Well guys, that's a wrap for today. It's 2 o'clock. I've been out since 9:30, 10 o'clock. I can't remember. Caught some fish. Had a good day. Did exactly what I came out here to do today, which was get on the frog bite. And I fished frogs all day. I'm gonna get the kayak back in the truck, load it up for the day, go home, put some mallow on these legs, and eat some food. Thank you guys again for watching. As always, we appreciate you, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.